everyone, my name is Helga and this is my first video for this channel. A few weeks ago, I decided to check out the nominees for the 2019 Crunchyroll Anime Awards and realized that I was familiar with most of them because apparently I'd seen quite a few ongoing titles last year. So I felt the urge to share my picks with the world, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. And I'm also going to tell you my predictions for the actual winners. So let's do this. As one does, I'm gonna leave the anime of the year for the end of the video and start with the best protagonist. And for this one, I'm gonna go with Saitama because I like him a lot as a character. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of him in the second season, but I'll keep rooting for him. I also quite like Emma, but I don't think that she's the protagonist of the series because the focus is divided between the three main characters, so I'll stick with Saitama. As for my prediction, I think that Tanjiro will win this one because I know how many people are obsessed with Demon Slayer, but as for me, I don't have any feelings for him. As for the best antagonist, I'm gonna go with Isabella from The Promised Neverland because she was really disturbing, especially at the beginning of the show. And she is also the kind of antagonist that believes that what she's doing is the right thing to do. I think Garou is much like her in this respect, but I don't think that he's 100% antagonistic, so my pick is Isabella. And I think she has a really good chance to win this one. Best boy. Oh, Tanjiro is here again, so my prediction is gonna be the same as for the best protagonist. Or maybe Hakimaru from Dororo is gonna win this one. But I personally voted for Mob, as he is one of my favorite characters. I like his quirkiness and his ability to appreciate other people's talents and skills that we saw a lot of in his relationship with Reigen and also with the members of the PE club and especially with that girl writer Emi. I think either Nezuko or Chika is going to win the best girl, but to tell you the truth, I'm not fond of either of them, so I'm gonna root for Emma because I think she's a really strong female character and she deserves to win this one. The best director I'm gonna give to the director of Mob Psycho 102nd season, simply because of that episode with Reigen's press conference. If you watch it, you'll know what I mean. So the way it was directed definitely touched the strings of my heart. Who do I think will win? I don't really know, maybe Vinland Saga, but to tell you the truth, I still need to check this one out. But I've heard amazing things about it. As for the best animation, I'm also gonna give it to Mob. I'm sorry that I choose the same title for the second time in a row, but it's really good. I didn't like 3D effects in the third season of Attack on Titan much, to tell you the truth, so I'm not gonna give it to it. And I think Sarah's and Mai had a lot of interesting visual decisions, but they weren't so outstanding for me. And I still need to check Vinland Saga and Fate out, so I can't vote for them. And I think that Demon Slayer is gonna win this one, but it just wasn't my cup of tea, so I'm choosing Mob. I struggled a lot with choosing the best character design because I'm a little bit old-fashioned this way and the best character design for me is the one in Sailor Moon. So if something like Omaida's was on this list, I would choose it, but as it isn't here, I'm gonna go with Kaguya-sama. And I have no idea what's gonna win in this category, probably Carolyn Tuesday. You know, though I love music, I don't usually pay attention to soundtrack that much. I can't say when it doesn't match what's going on the screen, but when it's good, I just feel like it's a part of the story. But thinking about it now, I'll probably choose Attack on Titan because this one was the most memorable. And I'll repeat the same choice for the best fight scene because I think fight scenes in Attack on Titan were both well choreographed and had a good score supporting them. But I'm actually surprised that Sarasanmai isn't here because one does not simply forget those fight scenes once they saw them. best couple. For me, this is Zanozaki and the Magi from All Maidens. I wasn't satisfied with the ending of this anime, but I think it's still hands down the best romantic anime of the year. And Zanozaki and the Magi were good. I don't feel qualified enough to vote for Japanese and English vocal performances because I watch most of my anime with Russian dub. I know that this is somewhat of an unpopular opinion, but I don't like reading subtitles much. I prefer to watch everything either raw in the languages that I can understand, and unfortunately, I don't understand Japanese well enough, or I prefer to watch it dubbed in my native language. I was really surprised to see My Roommate is a Cat in the Best Comedy nominees. Maybe it's a personal thing, but I don't actually see it as a comedy. I think it's a slice of life slash drama anime, but I really wanted to get at least something, so that's why I gave my vote to it. What do I think will win? Probably Sarazanmai, but I don't see it as a pure comedy either. Best fantasy I'm gonna give to Ascendance of a Bookworm. I think this anime did such a great job transferring real life social commentary to a fantasy world. It touches such themes as following your own path in life versus your parents' footsteps, and it also touches on business. I don't think that it's the same in the United States or in Europe, but where I'm from, people have a lot of superstitions about business. And that's why this anime really resonated with me. For best drama, I'm gonna choose The Promised Neverland for its suspensive atmosphere and for this feeling of misery that I was experiencing almost through the whole season. And I think it has a good chance of winning this one. And now to my favorite category, and the only one in which I didn't think a second before giving my vote. It's the best opening sequence, and my vote is going to Kawaki wo Amek by Minami, the opening to Domestic Girlfriend. I've been listening to this song on repeat for months now, and I never get tired of it. But I also like the openings to Fire Force, The Promised Neverland, and Mob Psycho second season, so I think they're all really good contenders. As for my favorite ending of 2019, it's the ending to Fire Force, the first ending. I don't think how they managed to put this really depressive animation sequence and this song together, but it turned out to be mesmerizing. But I think Chika from Kaguya-sama with her famous dance is gonna win this one. And finally, we're approaching the main category of the awards, that is the Anime of the Year category. Summarizing all of my votes, you've probably already guessed where this one is gonna go, and it's drumroll, Mob Psycho 102nd season. To tell you the truth, I was really surprised to see All Maidens here. And I even would have voted for it if the ending wasn't so meh for me. But I think the award is gonna go to either Demon Slayer or The Promised Neverland. And I will be completely fine if it goes to The Promised Neverland, but I will be quite disappointed if it goes to Demon Slayer. Because I think that in terms of the plot and character development, The Promised Neverland deserves it much more. So that was it for my votes and predictions of the winners of the 2019 Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Honestly, I'm pretty tired right now and I'm not sure that it was the best choice for the first video to film, but I really hope you enjoyed it. If so, give it a like, subscribe to this channel for more anime related videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye!